All right, if you guys already know about this credit card hacking, cashback hacking, man, this isn't for you, man. You already advanced, you already won the game, you already know what to do, you just gotta execute. But if you like me, man, like I was probably 5-10 years ago, man, if you didn't know about credit cards, if you didn't know about reward points and all that, then this video is for you. I'm pretty much gonna show you guys how I get cash back and how I use that to get free gas every single month just by using my credit cards, man. I do nothing else. I don't do anything extra. I don't have to go out of my way to do anything different, but I get free gas because I use my cash back. And pretty much, this is the setup, man. We got cash, we got a debit card, we got a credit card. We got cash, we got a debit card, we got a credit card. 1.5% cash back, that's the standard. That's what I get back with this card, so that's what I put. They have other cards where you get back 4% if you're paying with gas, you get 2%, 2.5, 3%. Hopefully you get some type of cash back, because that's the whole reason using a credit card outside of, helping your credit score and being able to buy something now and pay for it later. But just for them holding your money, if you don't have a balance, you don't carry a balance, so you pay everything in full, obviously you have the cash. The benefit of you using a credit card is the rewards, is the cash back, is the airline reward points, is all of that stuff or whatever. So we're gonna break down how I use my cash back for free gas. All right, I know this is cooler. This is cooler. I'm just gonna assume every purchase that I talk about, just assume that we're gonna spend $100. So if I'm paying with cash, I'm spending $100. If I'm paying with a debit card, I'm spending $100. If I spend, use my credit card, I'm spending $100. That's what I get, 1.5% cash back, so that's $1.50. So just every purchase that I mentioned, I might not say it, I might forget, I might just start talking, but just imagine everything is $100, so it's all equal. This is cooler. Having a whole bunch of cash in your pocket and paying with cash is cooler. It's accepted everywhere. It's quick. It's easy. It's cool. Like I said, it's cooler, but you're not really protected, and you don't get any rewards. You don't get cash back, right? So it's I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it should go away, but it feels so good. Like if you told me, here go $5,000, and you gave me $5,000 cash, or if you just PayPal me $5,000 or something like that, it would. I know it has the same buying power, but it just feels different. Having $5,000 in cash, just you walk down the street, you just feel like the man. For some, I don't know what it is, but when you got cash, you feel better. But the thing is, you can lose cash, and if you lose cash, who's gonna find it and give it back to you? They can't even reach you. They find you. What they're gonna do? Pull up the serial number or something like that. And like, oh yeah, this is so and so. This is Mr. 300's $100 bill. So let me go contact. Nah, they just gonna keep it, So that's one downfall with cash. And you get nothing back. I go to the store, I spend $100, they give me whatever I spent the money on, but I get nothing back after that, right? Debit card, pretty much the same thing as cash. The only thing is, if you got a whole bunch of money in your bank account, you kind of protect it, because if you lose this card, you only lose this card. If somebody does something with fraud or whatever, then you got to worry about that. Most likely you're going to be protected, fraud protection and all that, but it's not cool at all. It's not cool to swipe a debit card. It's nothing. You don't get anything back. It's directly connected to your bank account. So it's like the money is coming out immediately, like you're paying with cash. You don't usually get any reward points, because usually it's connected to your checking account, and usually all the 0.005% that you get back from a bank is usually for a savings. So debit cards are pretty much useless. I used to always use my debit card, always. Now I use my credit card, right? The reason being, let me move this off the way. This is actually my card, by the way, man. Like, I'm just impromptu, man, just talking about it, man, just to get this out. Like I said, if you guys already know about credit cards and all that stuff, man, just skip ahead, man. I'm about to go crazy hard with the videos, man, all type of videos. I got a whole bunch of cool stuff that I want to do, man, but it's like I want to get a good audience, man. I want to get monetized with YouTube so it doesn't go wasted. I know people say, oh, man, you do the cool stuff, people going to subscribe and all that. I know, but I'm so close to being monetized and all that, man, that before I put Lamborghini doors on this one, I want to be monetized, man. Before I put an exhaust and do all the changes on this one, before I get my tinted windows, before I get all the other stuff, man, I just want to be monetized, man. So if you be helping out, if I'm helping you out or whatever, save money or whatever, please subscribe, man. We just gonna get to the goal. We're gonna get there quicker, and I promise you, I got some stuff coming. Anyway, back to this. Credit card, man, is pretty much, you have all the benefits of a debit card with protection, fraud protection. So if somebody takes your credit card, somebody uses it or whatever, you're protected. It's another benefit is it's not directly connected to your bank account usually, right? So if somebody uses it or whatever, and they, they run it up, they scam you, hit you with that Bandman Kevo or whatever, shout out to him. you kind of still protected, right? You still don't have to like worry because the money isn't coming directly out of your bank account like it is on a debit card, right? Cash, you lose cash, it's a wrap. Don't even think about it. But a debit card, it's a little bit better, but you really want to be with a credit card because you're protected. The money that you spend is not immediately coming out of your bank account, so it doesn't really hurt your net income or your net, whatever the money that you have in the bank. It's not affecting that until you have to pay it. Now you want to pay it all, in full every month or whatever, but that's a different video, man. We ain't worried about credit scores and all that on this one. But another benefit is every $100 that I spend on my debit card or my credit card, my bad, I get $1.50 back. Every single $100. So that's if I go to the store where I can pay with cash, I get nothing back. I pay with my credit card, I get this back for every $100. So how does that add up, right? All right, cool. My bad, my camera is tripping. But anyway, if I pay my car note, which is whatever it is, however much the average car note is, what is it, $400 or $500? We're gonna say $400. If I pay with a credit card, because you can with every situation you guys have, you get back $6 just for paying with your credit card. That's just your car note. You got to pay that every month. So you can bank that $4 a month, right? Cool. Let's go to insurance. Insurance for the car. My insurance is usually about $200 because I got insurance on both, right? So I get 2 times this. So that's another $3. You can throw that in the hat. I got to pay that every single month. You add that in with utilities for your household. You add that in whatever you're spending. You add that in whatever things you buy. If you run a Facebook ads, you pay with a credit card. You're getting that constantly. If you buy, product overseas, anything you're doing, man, if you pay with a credit card and you're getting back, this is usually like the minimum. Like 1%, 1.5% cash back, because it can go up to like 6. But just say you at the bare minimum, outside of just not getting back anything. If you get 1.5% back and you run it up and you spend how much? $3,000 a month? That's $45, right? And that's a tank of gas, man. So $3,000 a month on your credit card, that is $45. That's a tank of gas for me pretty much. And that's just by using my credit card instead of using my debit card, which is pretty much the same. They look exactly the same. And that's instead of using cash, which I get nothing back. This is cooler. I feel better when I use this, honestly, 100%. I'm not even gonna question that. But I don't get any benefit of using this as opposed to this. I don't even get the security of this. So cash is becoming obsolete outside of the whole emotional factor. We're talking about the benefit of like spending money and moving things around and traveling and making big purchases or whatever. Cash is gonna be a problem. You can't pay Facebook ads with cash. You can't do Instagram ads with cash. You can't buy something, from Amazon. It's hard, Only thing you can do with this is being in person. And when you're in person, you open yourself up to, a different situation, a different problem, losing the money, losing your wallet, getting pickpocketed, or whatever it is, whatever negative situation is. I don't even want to talk about it. But cash, you expose and you have no recourse. You have no other way to recover the money once it's gone because it's right. It's cash. Everybody can spend that. No ID. Debit cards, like I said, it's cool, but it's not where you want to be. Credit card is where it's at, man. And last thing, man, a lot of people might say, oh yeah, but your credit limit has to be $3,000 a month or $4,000 or $5,000 for you to be able to run it up that much and get all the cash back so you can get a tank of gas. Nope. When I first started out, man, my credit wasn't the best, so my limits were kind of low. It was only like a $500 limit, a $1,000 limit, right? But what you can do is every day you can make a payment. If I go out and I go buy a GoPro right now and I pay with my credit card, I get the cash back, I pay for it, and then what I can do is I can immediately make a payment on that purchase through my bank. So now my credit limit is back at 0 or is back at the maximum, So if it's 500, it's back to 500. If it's 1,000, it's back to 1,000. So I can use that full amount because I just made the payment. So you can keep doing that constantly. I think you can have like 3 or 4 pending payments with the majority of my credit cards. So every other day you could be you can make a purchase of something big, get the cash back, and then pay with your bank account on the card so you get the cash back, but you still got the money to use again to run it up and get more cash back, And like I said, man, it adds up, man. We talking about utilities, we talking about cell phone bills, you talking about just buying regular gas, regular groceries, anything, man. You pay with a credit card, you get 1.5% cash back, and I promise you, it's gonna add up. And it's just going to become to a point where you got all these reward points and you just got free gas, or you can take a free trip, or you can do whatever you want with it, man. But I use mine for gas. Once it gets to $35 to $50, I just usually just redeem it and get cash or whatever, or get gas on it. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys subscribe, man. If I enlightened you or told you guys any information that you didn't know, man, just comment down below. Tell me what it was. Like the video. Like I said, subscribe, man. I got a whole bunch of different things coming up, man. I'm coming out with a lot of videos. Man. I got another video that I already filmed. I think I'm about to edit that one once I post this, but it's just about like side hustles, eBay, how I pay this car payment with eBay, right? That's coming up. I made that one a couple of days ago. I just haven't edited it, man, because I didn't like the way it came out the first couple of times. So I've been playing around with it, but I think I got the final version. But so I'm gonna post that right after I post this video, man. So be sure to subscribe, man. I got a lot coming out. We got mods on this car coming. We got mods on that car coming. This is the first car I said. We got mods on that car coming, you know, so that's it.